Part 5. The next photo op I got on Sunday was Jared Padalecki. And it was hard for me because he was the person my friend most wanted to meet, and she couldn't be there. She had made these 2 little crocheted moose toys for his kids. That was when he only had 2 kids. And I just wanted her to be there and be the one to meet him and give him the toys. And she was in the hospital with her very, very sick kid. And so when I was in line to have the photo, I was like trying to rehearse like the shortest, most concise version to explain to him about the little moose toys and everything, because they were pushing people through these photos so fast. People had like less than 3 seconds with him. And I was like, oh, there's no way I'm going to fit this in, especially if I like black out again, like I did with Jensen. So I get up there, it's my turn. I have these 2 little mooses, and I spit out as much of the story as quick as I could. I was like, my friend made these for you. She couldn't be here. She's a big fan. Like, she made these for your kids. And he stopped. And he looked at the little mooses, and he's like, she made these? I said, yeah, she made them for you. And he's like, looking at this, he's like, she made this? I'm like, yeah. And the handlers are like, like they're, and he's just standing there like looking at this moose, and I'm like starting to tear up. And finally he like posed, and he like hugged me real tight, held the moose up, and then he looked again, he's like, she made these for me? And I'm like, yeah, she made. And he was like, that is so impressive, that's so cool, thank you. So after I get out of the photo op line, I went and called her, and she was busy, she couldn't answer the phone. So I had to hold on to this story for hours because I couldn't tell anybody else until I told her. So she finally calls me back because she's in the hospital dealing with stuff, but she finally calls me back, and I told her like how impressed he was, and she's like, you don't have to, like, it's okay if you didn't have time, or if he'd, and I'm like, no, I'm so serious. Like, he was so freaking impressed. He held up the line for like a good 30 seconds. And so she starts crying. I'm crying. Like, it was such a special moment for her. And just the fact that somebody she admired for so long was so impressed with something that she did. So that was a really cool moment. And I know there's issues with Jared, but back then, like, it was a really cool moment, and I'm really happy that I got to do this for her. And here's the picture.